A wise man once said, a tyre is a lot like a condom. It's the rubber bit you wrap around the outside, and if you get a hole in one, it's usually a problem. But I digress. I've been running these Hankook RS4s now for a little over 12 months, and they've already copped a track day. So why do I like these tyres so much? And why should you have a look at the RS4 the next time you're shopping around for your next set of rubber? I do also just want to say, I'm not an engineer or some kind of chemist that looks at different rubber compounds like a fat kid looks at a cupcake. I'll link the Hankook website in the description if you do want to do that. But I have done over 20,000 Ks on these tyres, and I do just want to say why I like these as a tyre, especially compared to competitors. Firstly, I'd like to bring up that these tyres will take on whatever you throw at them and ask for seconds. Something like the Yokohama Advan 8008 will give you a faster lap time around the track. But what if you've got to get to work the Monday morning after the track day? And what if it's raining on that Monday? Well, here's where the Hankook RS4 plays ball. And not only plays ball, but starts shooting fadeaway half-court shots. After talking to some other drivers who have also run the RS4, there does seem to be the general consensus that it does handle wet and cold weather or suboptimal conditions better than almost any other semi-slick. And anecdotally, if you're ever on a rainy back road with your mate who is running 8008s, just watch his confidence dissolve like a raccoon trying to wash its cotton candy. Research it, it's true. In fact, let me bring you up to speed on what my last set of Hankook RS4s had to cover. Multiple track and autocross days, road trips, including my over 2,000K road trip to Bathurst and back, and daily driving duties, whether it's storming or a crisp and cold 5-degree morning. And I still got over 20,000 Ks out of them. In fact, these tyres have had to put up with so many of my shenanigans, I'm surprised they haven't left me to go get milk and cigarettes. Just because this semi-slick can handle wet weather like a duck, in well, wet weather, doesn't mean you have to sacrifice performance. It is still a 200 tread wear tyre. By the way, tread wear is how soft a tyre is and therefore how grippy it should be, although it's not an exact yardstick. And you still get some great lap times out of them, and they should outperform any street performance tyre like a Bridgestone Potenza RE003 or a Michelin Pilot Sport. This brings me on to the next pleasant surprise about my RS4 experience. Most semi-slicks, as someone who takes their Z to the track every month or two, do lose their peak performance very quickly over a couple of sessions or a couple of track days. Not the Hankook. I don't know why, I'm not an engineer, I'm more of a village idiot. Just speaking to other RS4 owners in the pits, it does seem to have a very slow and gradual performance decline over the lifespan of the tyre. It is there, but compared to other semi-slicks, it may as well have been made from Kevlar, making sure you can go harder for longer. Now I definitely sound like I'm doing a condom commercial. Now you may be thinking, this guy's an idiot. If I wanted to get higher mileage from my next track day, why didn't I just get a higher treadwear, high performance road tyre, like a Michelin Pilot Sport 5? And you'd be right about the first part, I am an idiot. But high performance road tyres like the Michelin Pilot Sport 4 or 5, they're designed for lower temperature road driving. See, the street performance tyre rubber is designed for the sort of temperatures you find on the road, not on the track. And on the high temperatures you do see on the track, it will actually degrade the rubber quicker, giving you less Ks and less mileage out of those tyres. Again though, it depends on how often you track something. And also, a high performance road tyre will not give you the performance or lap times you'll see out of an RS4. But again, to sum it up, I'm not an engineer, I'm more of a certified goober. And I'll put a link in the description if you do want to learn more about the tyre. And this isn't an ad, by the way. I'm just a fan of the tyre, or a wannabe Ricardo. And if you do want to suss out a great track-focused tyre that can do the school run, be it in a summer storm, or set a PB at Lakeside, definitely suss them out.